Hey everybody, Barry again with the Breck After School Music Program online. So today's video, this video is going to be another video for vocalists. It's going to be about why do we love the singers that we love, even people we don't know. Now when I say that, I mean the first thing that comes to mind is pictures of audiences from the 50s and the 60s seeing their favorite artists for the first time, like Elvis and the Beatles and Aretha Franklin, and people just really losing it, like really just losing it, like they've never seen anything before, like losing their emotional whole like ability to keep it together. And it's really something. And you know, I've seen so many different responses from people, how emotional people get about their favorite singers and how much they feel a part of their lives, they feel they're a part of their own lives. So I want to talk about some of the things that I think, this is totally all my opinion. There's no way to sort of, nobody really knows what makes us love the singers that we love, but I have some ideas. All right, so first of all, we love their courage. We love to see somebody, especially somebody that we feel that we relate to, but it doesn't have to be, it could be anybody. We love to see somebody get up and do something that looks like it takes a lot, that it takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of getting over yourself, whatever it takes. We're always inspired. I'm not talking for everybody. I am always inspired when I see somebody and get up and do their thing and really give of themselves on the stage. So that's one thing. All right, but that's not it, okay? We love the songs they sing and we love the way that they sing them. And we love them even if it's not their own song. Some of the greatest singers of all time, whether it be Elvis or Frank Sinatra or I can't think of any examples right off the top of my head from the current era, and I apologize for that. But my point is that some of our favorite singers don't sing their own songs, and that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they wrote the songs or not. What matters is, do they convey the song? Do they make you feel something? Do they take you with them on a ride? Do they take you with them into their story when they tell the story of the song, even if it's not their own story? Okay, another one is that we relate to the story. Okay, sometimes we relate to the story of the artist. Sometimes we know a little bit about their background, and we relate to what we feel is similar about their background to us or to somebody that we know. We relate to their struggles. We relate to their overcoming of those struggles. Sometimes it's just that we relate to the story that we know about their music career or about some story that has to do with their interactions with somebody that we know about from maybe the tabloids or something. Sometimes it's just that we really like the story that's sort of being told by them with the song, even if it's not the literal story of the lyrics, but we like how they take us into their story when they sing the song. All right. Also, like I said, people are very emotional about music, and music is a way of conveying emotions that that transcends our ability to do in other media. Now, film can be very effective, but music is often added to film in order to create a sense of what the expected emotional response is. So art, literature, all of those things can evoke an emotional response. However, music is one that does it in a very immediate and physical and visceral way. And we feel that. We don't necessarily know that we're feeling the same thing as the person or what they intended for us to feel with the song, but when you feel something, that's all that matters. That's what the goal and the purpose of music is. That's the potential of music, and it's the way that music surprises us and goes above and beyond what our intentions are with it. Even though I think his intention is important, and I talk a lot about that, part of it is just so that you're serving the music, so that you can make the music do whatever it's intended to do. Once you put music out into the world, it's going to do what it does. You don't get to control that. All right? So a couple other things. All right, of course, well, we feel something familiar that we haven't been able to recognize in ourselves. So sometimes we hear a song and it just speaks to us. It just says something to us and we're like, yes, that's my song. And we love that artist just for being there and giving us that song, whether again they wrote it or not. If they wrote it, we love them that much more because we're like, wow, your words, what you say, speaks to me. I understand. I feel similarly, or I have an experience that makes me relate to what you're saying, and that's a wonderful thing. Doesn't even always have to be that though. Sometimes we just appreciate how great they are. We just appreciate that they are doing something well, that they have tried really hard, or maybe they haven't. Maybe it seems like it's effortless to them. And either way, we're just amazed by how great and amazing they are. And that creates a sense of love and of appreciation for that person. Okay, it's a combination of all these things, obviously. All right, a couple of other things. All right, so I just actually really wanted to go through, there's different kinds of excellence. We appreciate when somebody's really good at something, okay, but sometimes, like I said, it's because they have technical excellence, because we can see that they had to work really hard. You see a classical pianist play, they take you to a very, very, very amazing place they can with that instrument, but it takes many, many, many hours of practice and time and effort and working stuff out, and you can tell when you hear them play, or when you hear a singer like that has amazing control and range or whatever. Yes, maybe they had a natural ability to do that, but to really be able to nail it on stage, they got to practice practice until they are sure that it's going to come out the way that they want it to and they intend it to. So technical excellence is one. There's also storytelling excellence. I spoke about the stories. We love the stories. Sometimes we just love the lyrics. Sometimes we love the story, like I said, of the person, that whatever we know about that person. But sometimes it's just about the fact that they are awesome at telling a story, that they, again, it doesn't matter if they wrote the story, that they can take us into the story in a way that a great author can, in a way that a great filmmaker can, a great actor can. They can take us into the story to where we feel like we're there with them, and we're experiencing and having the story happen to us, and therefore we're having the same emotional responses as they do, or we think so. We think so. Again, we never know. And then the last one is just the unexplainable star power, and that can inspire love in us. Sometimes we just see that somebody is just somewhat magical, and there are a few people over the history of music and performance that you can really say that about, and I don't want to deny that, and I don't want to downplay it. It's a special thing. But all of these elements go into making a compelling performance. So I encourage you to think about all of them. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a wonderful day. Take care.